Hey everybody, in this video I'll be going over the top 5 reasons to go no contact when it comes to being in an emotionally enmeshed relationship. At the end of the video I'll be going over the top 3 main challenges when someone tries to go no contact, since I think that's also a crucial part of this conversation when we are talking about going no contact. Reason number 1, breaking the cycle. If someone's been in an enmeshed relationship, going no contact with the parent or caregiver who engaged in enmeshment or emotional incest is crucial so as to break the cycle of emotional abuse. It can help the victim regain the control over their own life and begin that healing process they so badly need. Let's not forget, the enmeshed person has slowly been losing control over his or her life the more he or she is part of an enmeshed system. But once this cycle of abuse is broken, he or she can work on regaining control over their life as well as start that healing process I mentioned before. Reason number 2, establishing boundaries. In order for the enmeshed person to have a successful life, he or she must have a life with proper boundaries in his or her personal, professional, and even spiritual life. But this is an impossible task if the enmeshed person is still part of a family or a parent which forces him or her to be enmeshed in order to avoid humiliation, put downs, and all the accumulating and accumulated pain and hurt. Hence, no contact allows the victim to establish clear emotional boundaries, which is vital for emotional healing, or at least the start of that emotional healing journey. Reason number 3, self-healing. By distancing themselves from the core source of their pain, aka trauma, the victim of emotional enmeshment can embark on a journey of self-healing. It is sometimes the first time in their life for them having an opportunity to focus on their own emotional well-being and growth in all areas of their life. Reason number 4, preventing further harm. Emotional abuse can sometimes, if not all times, create an emotionally addictive cycle in which the enmeshed victim can get stuck in. It's like a tape recorder, for those who knows what that even is, which gets stuck on a loop, repeating the same track over and over. This is especially true if the enmeshed person is still in contact with the enmeshing parent. Thus, going no contact is a great way to prevent any further harm that could come towards the enmeshed person, which is almost always the case if he or she still keeps in touch with the enmeshing parent. Reason number 5, finding true purpose. While staying with an enmeshed parent, it can be difficult for someone or anyone in that, for that matter, in that position of being enmeshed to seek help, gain freedom from being oppressed of their voice, of their calling, and finding their own power and purpose that has been suppressed for years, even decades. So it's crucial that the enmeshed person gain distance, aka go no contact, so that he or she can start gaining clarity about themselves, about what they like, learn about who they are, and eventually find their purpose in life. Because if someone's been in a relationship with an enmeshed parent, chances are very high that this person was not allowed to be their own man or woman, and chances are this person was not allowed to know about themselves, as in what they enjoy, what kind of sports they like, what kind of movies they like, what kind of career they want to pursue. Or even if they did, it usually always came with a heavy price of guilt and shame, or sometimes humiliation, so as to keep everything in control, and thus made the enmeshed child or the enmeshed person fearful of what they truly loved and was once passionate about. This is not to say that there is absolutely no chance of finding true purpose if he or she is still part of the enmeshing parent, but the reality is that the more separation the victim creates between himself and the enmeshing parent, he or she can gain a higher degree of clarity and start on a path of figuring out his or her own true purpose in life, apart from the enmeshing figure in their life. So those are the top 5 reasons I think it's important for someone in an enmeshed relationship to go no contact. And now let's get into the top 3 challenges someone might face when they try to leave an enmeshed relationship. By the way, I put up content related to enmeshment at least once every week. So if you're interested in videos similar to this, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel and also hit the notification bell button so you won't miss it when it comes out. Here are the top 3 challenges while someone who's enmeshed tried to implement no contact. While no contact is critical, it's not always easy to implement. There are challenges that we need to consider. Guilt and loyalty. If an enmeshed person even entertains the idea of no contact, there's a high degree of chance that he or she will often feel a strong sense of loyalty or guilt towards their parent. This will usually be the first emotion that an enmeshed person can feel because of how much it has been programmed into their minds. Sometimes this programming can be very subtle and can be masked under unspoken rules or unspoken family traditions. Thus, until one identifies this can make it difficult to cut off contact. Fear of abandonment. The fear of being abandoned can be a significant obstacle as it's deeply ingrained in the enmeshed person's psyche. This usually comes from attachment trauma the enmeshed person has been subjected to by the parent or the caregiver. Financial and practical issues. So depending on the age of the enmeshed person, he or she could be dependent on the enmeshing parent, could also be subsequently undermining the enmeshed person's earning potential or ability so as to keep this person from ever leaving the enmeshing parent. So this is also something one needs to take into account as one is making plans or goals to go no contact from an enmeshing parent. So those are the top 5 reasons why I think you should go no contact, as well as the top 3 challenges one could face when he or she comes towards that point of making that decision. If you enjoyed this content, please make sure to click the like button and also to subscribe to my channel. Also leave a comment if you could identify with any of the points that I described in this video. And I put up content related to enmeshment at least once every week. So if you're interested in videos similar to this, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel and also hit the notification bell button so you won't miss it when it comes out. But as we know, enmeshment is very insidious and most people are not even aware of it until they learn the signs of it in the first place. So if you'd like to know more about enmeshment and the top 5 signs of enmeshment in adulthood, please go ahead and click this video to my right now. And give this video a like if you thought this was helpful, and thank you for watching.